I spent the first 20 years of my life in an exciting, exotic city known as Jonesboro, Arkansas. Turn your head any which way there, and you were sure to see a beautiful oasis of close-minded conservatives. My friends and I, in an attempt to kind of cut up the boredom, would try each summer to go to at least one or more of three major music festivals. There was Bonnaroo, where you would camp out on a huge farm in Manchester, Tennessee, see a lot of great shows. There was Lollapalooza, where we would pile about 8 or 9 of us in a single-bedroom hotel room and walk over to the park and see a lot of great shows. And then there was this other one called Pitchfork Music Festival. Now, I only went to this one once, but the way it seemed to work was you would call ahead and make a reservation at some hotel in a suburb of Chicago. You would drive all the way down there, about 9 hours, and then they would say, "Sorry, you can't check in. You're not 21." And yeah, my friend Logan and I were the only ones who went on that particular music festival journey, and we're both 18, so we're just like, okay, what are we gonna do now? So we start driving around, checking out different hotels, and not having a whole lot of luck until we find this little, this sketchy little motel called the Mayflower. And we go in and we're like, we're 18, can we stay here? And they're like, yeah, $50 a night. And we were like, okay, awesome. I looked over at a bulletin board right next to me, and there was a picture of Jesus pinned right there, and I was like, salvation indeed. So anyway, we check out the hotel. It's got, plumbing, and the beds have sheets, and there aren't like giant spiders or anything, so we're set. So anyway, the next day is the first day of the festival, and we're pretty excited about it. One of our favorite bands of all time is playing that day, called Built to Spill. They're really kind of down-tempo. Music isn't really like raging rock. It's kind of like slow and, pensive, I guess. So we're at the Built to Spill concert, and we're really enjoying it because we both really love this band. And so after about 3 songs, I start hearing this like stumbling and these like people arguing behind me, and like it's getting louder and louder. And then I feel these hands, and they feel like Golem's hands, like they're huge, and they're on my collarbone. And I turn around, and there's this guy, and he's like 6'9", like he's huge. And he's like, "Hey man, you gotta dance. You gotta start dancing." And he's like, I can smell the alcohol in his breath, and he's just like out of his freaking mind. And I'm just like, what? I mean, he could squash me, so I'm not gonna punch him or anything, but it's like, it's kind of weird. He starts harassing pretty much everyone around us, asking drunken, ridiculous questions about how many times you've seen Iron Maiden live in concert. Like, maybe he thought that's who we were watching. Anyway, security ended up coming and like dragging him out of the concert. So I thought I was finally done with, the disturbances for that. But then this guy, this idiot, starts this mosh pit during another song that's kind of like, it's a little faster, but it's not, Built to Spill isn't mosh pit music. So, I got pretty mad, and I kind of, I screamed some sort of obscenity, and I just freaking started attacking everyone. But anyway, we ended up seeing a lot of other great shows after that one was ruined, and just kind of, it ended up being a really fun and exciting trip because we just we had to deal with a bunch of just weird confrontations. I would, for anyone who's a fan of music or concerts in general, I would recommend the music festival experience. Just maybe, I don't know, maybe make sure that your reservations and accommodations are all taken care of before you show up. It could be quite a bummer. But anyway, yeah, that's my speech. Hope you enjoyed it. Here are my note cards. 3, 1, and number 2. And this is my rough outline. Ta-da. Awesome.